Oh, you think you're tired. You think you're spent. Let me tell you something. You're not even scratching the surface of your potential. You're just fucking lazy. Yeah, I said it. You think I don't know what's going on in that soft little brain of yours. Oh, that self-pity, that whiny, poor me bullshit. The excuses. I'm too tired. I can't handle it. It's too much. It makes me sick. Look around you. Everything you've ever wanted is right there, but you're too weak, too damn cowardly to go after it. You sit there scrolling through other people's lives like some pathetic loser, wishing you could be them. Well, guess what? They're out there working. They're out there sweating, bleeding, and fighting for every inch. What the fuck are you doing? Sitting on your ass, feeling sorry for yourself, thinking life's gonna hand you something just because you exist. Life owes you nothing. You hear me? Nothing. You know what your problem is. You want everything handed to you, but you're too scared to pay the price. You want the reward, but you can't handle the grind. You think all those dreams you have are just gonna materialize out of thin air. You think someone's gonna come knocking on your door with success, wrapped up in a pretty bow for you. Wake up. This is the real world, not some fantasy shit. You've been fed since you were a kid. This is where the weak get trampled. And you, my friend, are about to get stomped the fuck out unless you change, and change fast. You know that pain you feel every day, the frustration, the anger, that's life trying to wake your sorry ass up. But what do? You numb it, distract yourself with whatever you can find to avoid facing reality. You'd rather drown in your own excuses than face the truth, because deep down, you know you've been running from your potential. You've been running from Emmy. Yeah, you've been running from the very thing that could turn you into something more, something powerful. But you're too scared of the work it takes, too scared of the blood, the sweat, and the tears. So you sit in your own filth, comfortable in mediocrity. Well, what the fuck happened to you? You had fire once. You had that hunger, that drive, but you let it die. You let it die. Now, you're just coasting, hoping that somehow, some way, things will get better. Let me tell you something. Nothing gets better if you don't get better. No one's coming to save you. No one's gonna do the work for you. It's on you. Either you stand up right now, or you rot in the same place you've been, a prisoner of your own weakness. You want strength? You want success? You want respect? Then earn it. Get the fuck up, shut your mouth, and put in the work. There are no shortcuts, no easy ways out. Every damn day is a battle, and right now, you're losing. But guess what? That's on you. The world doesn't give a shit about you. It doesn't care about your struggles, your doubts, your fears. You think the universe gives a damn about how you feel. Newsflash, it doesn't. It'll crush you under its weight without a second thought if you don't rise the hell up and fight. Oh, but here's the thing. You have everything you need. Right now, you've got me in you, and I'm not here to play games or feed you sweet little lies. I'm here to push you past every limit you thought you had. I'm here to break you down and rebuild you into something unstoppable. But you've gotta want it. You've gotta be willing to go through hell and back. And trust me, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna tear you apart. But that's where the magic happens. In the pain, in the struggle. That's where you become something greater than you are now. So, what's it gonna be? You gonna keep making excuses, keep whining like a little bitch? Or are you gonna stand the fuck up, look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm done being a victim, I'm done being weak? Because until you do, you'll stay exactly where you are, broken, weak, and forgotten. It's time to stop fucking around. It's time to work. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right fucking now. The clock's ticking, and you don't have as much time as you think. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. So, what the fuck are you waiting for? You know what disgusts me the most about you? It's not your failure. It's not your pain. It's the fact that you accept it. You welcome it like some sad, pathetic loser who's given up. Look at you, sitting there, waiting for something to change. But nothing's gonna change unless you move your ass and make it change. You're living in this fantasy world where things will magically turn around for you. Guess what? That's never going to happen. No one's coming to save you. No one's giving you a handout. Life's beating the hell out of you. And what are you doing about it? Crying, complaining, blaming everyone and everything except the real problem. I'll tell you what the real problem is. It's you. Yeah, you're your own worst enemy. Every excuse, every moment of doubt, it's all you. You built this prison for yourself, and now you sit there in your chains, too scared to break free. And why? Because freedom means work. It means sacrifice. It means pain. And you're terrified of that, aren't you? You're scared of what it'll take to actually win. You know what's worse than being a loser? Being a quitter. And that's what you're on the edge of right now. Giving up. Throwing in the towel because you think it's too hard. Let me tell you something. Nothing worth having is easy. Nothing. You want a life where you're respected, where you're feared? Then earn it. Nobody respects a quitter. No one fears the weak. You want power? Then you're gonna have to fight for it, claw for it, bleed for it, because power isn't handed out like candy. It's seized by those who are willing to do whatever it takes. You think I care about your tears, your pain? I don't. I care about results. I care about victory. And you know what victory demands? Sacrifice. It demands that you stop feeling sorry for yourself and start getting shut done. Look, I'm inside you for a reason. I'm here because I see something in you that you can't see in yourself. Potential, power, but you're wasting it. Every second you waste feeling sorry for yourself is another second someone else is taking what could be yours. You're not tired, you're just weak. But weakness can be fixed, and you're gonna fix it starting now. The first step, stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending that you're doing everything you can. You're not. You're half-assing everything, and you know it. You're comfortable in your mediocrity, and that's why you're stuck. The greats don't get comfortable. The strong don't sit back and wait for things to happen. They make things happen. They destroy everything in their path until they get what they want. That's the mindset you need to have. Ruthless, relentless. I don't care how much it hurts. I don't care how hard it gets. You will push through, or you will fall. You think you're the only one going through tough times. You think the world owes you something because you've had it rough. Let me clue you in on something. Everyone's struggling. Everyone. But the difference between winners and losers is that winners don't let the struggle define them. They don't cry about it. They don't run from it. They use it. They weaponize it. You need to learn how to turn your pain into fuel. Every failure, every rejection, every disappointment, that's all power. Power you can use to push forward. But right now, you're too weak to see it, too blind to realize that everything you're going through is a blessing in disguise. You think success is gonna come without suffering, without sacrifice, without days where you feel like you can't go on. Let me tell you something. The path to greatness is paved with blood, sweat, and tears. And you will bleed. You will sweat. You will cry. But you will not quit. Because if you quit, you lose everything. All those dreams you have, gone. All that potential inside you, wasted. And for what? Because it was hard. Because you couldn't handle the heat. You think you're tough. You haven't even begun to understand what tough is. Tough is waking up every day, knowing you might fail, knowing the odds are stacked against you, and still pushing forward. That's real toughness. That's real strength. You're not a victim. Stop acting like one. You're not powerless. Stop pretending you are. You've got more power inside you than you can even comprehend. But power without action is just wasted potential. And right now, you're wasting it. You've got me inside you, pushing you, driving you. But I can't do it for you. I can make you strong, but you've got to step up. You've got to take that first step, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like you're breaking apart, but that's how it works. You have to break before you can rebuild, and when you rebuild, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be a fucking force of nature, but only if you stop running and face letting life beat you down? Or are you gonna stand the fuck up and fight? You've got one life, one shot. You either make it count, or you spend the rest of your days regretting every moment you wasted. Time's ticking. Every second you hesitate is a second you'll never get back. So make the decision right here, right now. Either you're in this for real, or you're out. There's no halfway. You want to win, then you better be ready to sacrifice everything. If not, get the fuck out of my way and let someone with real balls